Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your name. Today, I want to dive deep into something that's been on my mind for a while. We live in a world where the hustle culture is glorified. Everywhere you look, it's all about grinding, pushing yourself to the limit, and never taking a break. But is that really the way to live? And listen, we've all been sold this dream, this hustle mentality, this grind till you die kind of ethos. It's like if you're not working 24/7, you're somehow failing. Social media is filled with influencers and entrepreneurs who seem to have it all, and they make it look like the only way to succeed is to work yourself to the bone. But I'm here to tell you, straight up, it's a trap. This constant hustle is not sustainable. It's a recipe for burnout, stress, and even serious health issues. Trust me, I've been there. I used to think that if I just worked harder, if I just put in more hours, I'd eventually reach my goals. But all I ended up with was exhaustion and frustration. You can't sprint a marathon, you can't climb Everest in a day, and you definitely can't build a life, a real lasting life, without rest. Think about it. Even the most successful athletes and entrepreneurs take time to rest and recharge. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. It's about finding a balance that allows you to be productive without sacrificing your well-being. Today, we're going to talk about why rest is the not-so-secret key to unlocking your full potential. Rest isn't just about sleeping or taking a break. It's about giving your mind and body the time they need to recover and rejuvenate. When you rest, you come back stronger, more focused, and more creative. It's like hitting the reset button on your life. We're going to meet Noah, a crazy, talented graphic designer who learned this the hard way, just like me, just like probably a lot of you watching this right now. Noah used to be all about the hustle. He'd work late into the night, skip meals, and barely take any time for himself. But then, he hit a wall. He realized that he couldn't keep going at that pace without burning out. So he made a change. He started prioritizing rest and self-care. And guess what? His work improved, his creativity soared, and he felt happier and more fulfilled. So stick around, because we're going to explore how you can make rest a part of your routine and why it's the best thing you can do for yourself. So, Noah, man, this guy was on fire. I'm talking pulling all-nighters, surviving on coffee and energy drinks, the whole 9 yards. He was landing client after client, building his portfolio, his phone was blowing up, you know the drill. But here's the thing, and I've been there, you push that hard for that long, something's gotta give. You hit a wall, and it's not pretty. The creativity dries up, you're running on fumes, and the work suffers. You become a worse version of yourself. And let me tell you, burnout is no joke. It's not something you can just shake off with a good night's sleep or a weekend getaway. It's this deep exhaustion, this feeling of being completely drained, both mentally and physically. You start doubting yourself, your passion, your purpose. It's like this dark cloud hanging over everything. Noah, he started missing deadlines. His work started to feel uninspired, and he was pushing everyone away, his friends, his family, even his dog, man. world. Chapter 4. Slow your roll. This whole hustle harder, grind non-stop mentality, it's not sustainable. It's like trying to run a marathon at a sprint. You're gonna burn out before you even reach the halfway point. Success, real success, the kind that lasts, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You gotta pace yourself, you gotta know when to push and when to ease off the gas. You gotta listen to your body, to your mind, and give yourself permission to rest. Chapter 5. Time off, equal sign. Time on. Now this might sound counterintuitive, but taking time off can actually make you more productive. I know it sounds crazy, right? But think about it, when you're constantly working, your mind gets cluttered. You're not thinking clearly, you're not seeing things with fresh eyes. But when you take a break, you give your mind a chance to decompress, to process information, to come up with new ideas. You come back to work refreshed, re-energized, and ready to tackle anything. So, Noah, he finally realized that he couldn't keep going the way he was. He was burning the candle at both ends, working late into the night, and waking up early to get a head start. The pressure was mounting, and it was starting to take a toll on his mental and physical health. He felt like he was on a never-ending treadmill, running but not really getting anywhere. It was a cycle of exhaustion and stress, and he knew something had to change. He took a step back, he started prioritizing his health, he started taking breaks, and guess what? His creativity came back. He began to see things from a fresh perspective, and new ideas started flowing. It was like a fog had lifted, and he could finally see clearly again. He realized that taking care of himself wasn't just about avoiding burnout, it was about unlocking his full potential. By giving himself the time and space to recharge, he was able to bring his best self to his work. His work got even better. The quality of his projects improved, and he found himself more engaged and passionate about what he was doing. He was no longer just going through the motions. He was truly invested in his work. This renewed energy and enthusiasm were contagious, and it started to positively impact those around him. His colleagues noticed the change, and it inspired them to take better care of themselves too. And he was actually happier. He found joy in the little things again, like spending time with friends and family, enjoying nature, and pursuing hobbies that he had neglected for so long. He realized that life wasn't just about work, it was about balance. By making time for the things that mattered most to him, he was able to find a sense of fulfillment and contentment that he had been missing.
The hustle is real, but it's not about working yourself to the bone. It's about finding a balance that allows you to be productive without sacrificing your well-being. It's about recognizing that rest and relaxation are just as important as hard work. When you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to handle the challenges that come your way. You're more resilient, more focused, and more creative. So don't be afraid to take a step back and recharge. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about finding ways to be more efficient and effective in your work, so you can achieve your goals without burning out. This might mean delegating tasks, setting boundaries, or finding new tools and techniques to streamline your workflow. It's about being intentional with your time and energy, and making sure you're investing them in the things that truly matter. When you work smarter, you create more space for rest and relaxation, which in turn makes you more productive and fulfilled.
It's about finding a sustainable pace, a rhythm that allows you to thrive both in your work and in your life. It's about recognizing that you don't have to do it all at once, and that it's okay to take things one step at a time. By finding a pace that works for you, you can maintain your energy and enthusiasm over the long term. This means listening to your body, taking breaks when you need them, and making time for the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports your well-being and allows you to be your best self.
So, do yourself a favor, take a break. Give yourself permission to rest and recharge. It's not just about avoiding burnout, it's about giving yourself the space to grow and thrive. When you take care of yourself, you're better able to take care of others and to contribute meaningfully to your work and your community. So, don't wait until you're completely exhausted to take a break. Make self-care a regular part of your routine and watch how it transforms your life.
Rest up, recharge, and then go out there and crush it. Remember, taking care of yourself is the first step to achieving your goals. When you're well rested and recharged, you're more focused, more creative, and more resilient. So make self-care a priority and watch how it transforms not just your work, but your entire life. You have the power to create a life that is balanced, fulfilling, and joyful. So take that first step today and see where it leads you.